Good morning. It's Wednesday, July 15th, and we're going to continue our discussion on action and duty with a prompt from the Daily Stoic which reads, "Can I do the right thing, even without the promise of rewards?" So I'm sure that almost every parent can empathize with me here, but when it comes to my children, I have a love-hate relationship with bribery. And more often than not, it definitely trends towards the latter. I think that I try to keep bribery securely locked behind a glass pane that says, "Break here only in case of emergency." It's there, waiting for me in my moments of weakness or desperation. I know that it gets results quickly, but the questions are always, at what cost and what messages am I going to send? So there are two main reasons that I avoid bribery as much as possible. First off, I don't want everything turning into a negotiation, especially with my children. Kids are fast learners and they're always testing causal relationships to see what gets them their desired outcome. But the second and the main reason for avoiding bribery is because I want to help them establish intrinsic expectations and motivations. My goal is to have them do the right thing because it's the right thing. To do the right thing because of the personal satisfaction that comes with making the correct choice in their actions, and not owed to the promise of some external validation or reward. So this came up last night at the end of dinner when Harlow, having willingly eaten what I had prepared, says very confidently, "I finished my food. Now I can have my special treat." And by special treat, she means candy. But she was using that association that formed on previous nights when our willpower to outlast our most stubborn child gave out and we gave in. But last night she was told, "No, Harlow, you do not get a special treat every night just because you finished your dinner. The expectation is that you eat your dinner like that every night." I mean, the alternative is that she's already seen is she won't get anything to eat otherwise. That special treats are just what the name signals. For special occasions and not every day. And certainly not payment for doing what she was expected to do already. And there are countless other actions for which we try to create that intrinsic accountability and motivation without resorting to a system of rewards. And most of the time, that is the longer, more headache-inducing course of action. But ultimately, it's the right investment to make. Why? Because we want that self-governing system to exist when we're not watching. We want it to be their compass as they become more and more autonomous. We want them to do the right thing because it's the right thing, and not because of some prospect of a reward. Even Marcus Aurelius critically reminded himself, when you've done well and another has benefited from it, why do you hold out like a fool for a third thing on top? Credit for a good deed or a favor in return. Because the reality is, in adult life, there rarely is a special treat promised for us for acting correctly. And if we hold out hope for that reward and then come up empty, how then do we sustain that motivation to act correctly? Well, by learning to take personal satisfaction in knowing you did the right thing, even if no one else ever knew about it. And if that starts at the dinner table, then I guess I'm prepared to hold off on breaking that bribery glass for as long as I possibly can, both as it relates to my kiddos and with myself. Hope you have a great day. Bye.